What's up? I am going to show you a gingerbread kitchen takeover. And because it's after Christmas, as you're probably viewing this, sorry, things happen. I'm also going to show you a little snippet of our Christmas festivities and what I'm going to be doing for next year, which I've got an idea from a fellow YouTuber, Jillian Eve, on her videos, on her Advent videos that she suggested, and I will share with you in a little bit. But first, let's make some gingerbread men for the kitchen. If you can already imagine, this is what I thought of the kitchen, and yes, we're using foam again. Why? Because it's inexpensive. I have it from leftover items that come with foam so they don't break, and why not transform it into decorations for the house? After I carefully cut it out, which as you can note, I used a different technique this time, which worked out a whole lot better for gingerbread men. I painted them all up, and now it's for the final touches. The white icing around the edges. It just gives you that gingerbread vibe. Makes me want to eat it. Yeah, the back's not painted, but that's okay. And this one's going to be a test dummy. Put a little tape in the back and then tested it up there. Then we went to see Santa Claus because that's one of our things that we've started a few years ago, and we just kind of continue it. I do like the idea of the old story of Santa Claus and how an older gentleman made toys for the village children, and that tradition just got passed on and passed on. And there is a movie on Netflix, Klaus, that kind of talks about that, and I really love watching that. So we watch that one every year now. And I was going to make this gingerbread ornaments, had everything up and ready to go. I made this a few years ago, but this is the first time you see it on YouTube. You can find this on my blog at ireallylives.com, and as soon as I went to cut it, I ran into a problem. Go figure, right? But this is how it would look, and if you go to Ivy Lily's Magical Crafting Library, you can get it for free. But I did not let that stop me. I continued on. Our test dummy held up during our Santa Claus visit, so on to the other ones, getting the same makeover. I'm going to stick this one up here next to this one, kind of following the idea I drew out that you saw in the beginning. I wanted some ribbons around the cabinet, some candy canes, and gingerbread men on the cabinet doors. And ta-da! And now it's the time for a little reveal. And this is my before ceramic gingerbread house when I first got it. Thanks, Mom. And this is what it looks like now. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that or if I'm going to finish painting it this year or just pack it up and finish it for next year. But here, my little gingerbread man and lady. Making the kitchen feel a little bit more decorative. Look, ball. She sees the camera and wants to say hi, bye. And because we saw Santa Claus, this is a Christmas video, I could not resist showing what Santa brought. Because one child asked for slime, and the other child asked for the shark Hot Wheels. because she loves those things. And I always take a video of the presents every year, a picture and a video. That's just something I do the night before, where everything's laid out. And also, we cannot forget that Santa came to visit and ate a cookie. And our morning cinnamon rolls, I made it into the shape of a snowflake. And a little snippet of us opening presents. I think the most is a joy to see their faces when they open up the present, right? And Daddy trying to take pictures. But yep, just a little bit. And the little one insisted on Daddy helping opening her presents. It wasn't just one she had help. It was another one too. They're very excited and happy this year. They got what they asked for. They're excited and grateful, thankful. I could not help but have this little part here where she's figuring out how to open it by herself. Just capturing those little moments, memories that will live forever in your mind. And after opening, it's time to clean up, which this one is always thrilled to throw things away in the trash. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the festives that we did. Now, to the end. The part I was talking about, Jillian Eve's little advent suggestion to make yourself, was to go ahead and put things together, write them down, and put like materials to them, and then put them up. And then for next year, you will take them out with your Christmas stuff, and then you would have your own little advent calendar. Well, I thought that was a nice idea. So I was going to do something similar. And I wrote down a list of what I wanted to get done this year, but I ran out of time, right? Because we always do that. We pack so much stuff into Christmas time, and then we just end up running out of time to get it all done. Well, I wrote a list, and I will put this list in the Christmas decoration box. So next year when I pull it out, I already have an idea of what I want to do. It won't be a surprise like traditional advent calendars are, but it will be something to get back on my mind again, what things I wanted to accomplish. And I'll share some of them with you right now. So some of them I wrote down on my list. Is handmade stockings. So I have 3 that match, and we have 2 other kids since I made those. So I want to make matching stockings for all of us this time. And also I want to embroider our names, hand stitch our names on the stockings. Yes. Another one is the gingerbread table runner. I think I mentioned that last video, the decorating video. I want to make a gingerbread table runner, right? Yeah, we got 2 new kittens. If you hear some noise going on in the background, that's what these 2 are up to. Terrorizing. Fred and George is their names. Why? Because they're both black cats and you can't tell them apart. Just like in Harry Potter. I thought it was fitting. So that's their names. And we have a Luna. So Luna, Fred, and George. Back to the list. I want to make Christmas bows and earrings. I want to crochet some popcorn garlands and some candy canes and some snowman ornaments, all crocheted. Yes, I do. I kind of want to crochet some stockings as well, but I don't know if I'm up to crocheting stockings as much as I'm up to sewing the stockings and then hand stitching the names on there, right? I also want to make some cardstock treat boxes. I had an idea, I just didn't get to it in time, you know? And then I want to make some Christmas cards next year to send out, and gift tags and Christmas pillows. I think I'm also going to hand those out too as a Christmas gift this time around. Because my sister always thinks about Christmas pillows and then she never gets them because she don't want to spend the money on that. And it's kind of hard to spend money on decorations or gifts, right? Well, I'm not going to share everything with you. You have to wait till next year for the rest of it. But I hope you enjoyed my little gingerbread takeover. And I got this new mug. I enjoyed making them. And will I make more foam crafts? Probably. I have more. And I can already think about an Easter craft that I drew up last year that I didn't make it. So I'm probably going to try and make it this year. And you'll see it. If you like this, I love for you to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you beautiful faces next time in the next video. Take care of yourself and Happy New Year. I'll see you next year. Cheers.